Loek de Jong is an unemployed 52-year-old who has a career of more than 30 years in construction. Due to back problems, he can no longer perform physically demanding work. Luke started in construction when he was 16 and never finished school. He does have all the relevant certificates to carry out his work, and has a reputation as being very skilled and knowledgeable. In addition, Luke has been a volunteer at KWF for years and currently coordinates their annual regional collections. After being unemployed for 4 months, he is offered a retraining program by the UWV. In Step 0, UWV emphasizes orientation. Who is Luke? What can he do? What does he want? He is offered a menu card and his personal profile is created on the basis of his own direction. The menu provides an overview of the UWV instruments already available for orientation. The personal profile then provides insight into, among other things, Luke's transferable skills. Skills that can be used in positions and sectors that may not have been previously considered. Luke then does a self-assessment of his skills on the 8Vance platform, which matches his experience, skills, and motivations on multiple possible career paths, including that of facilities manager. Luke is enthusiastic about this role and chooses this path. 8Vance compares his current skills with the requirements of a facilities manager role. Within the 8Vance platform, his current skills are compared to the skills he needs for a general position as facilities manager. Luke downloads a Velocity wallet, completes an identity verification process with Yoti, and receives his digital ID as a verifiable credential. From the 8Vance platform, it is indicated that Luke has a positive match with the role. Luke scans a QR code received from 8Vance. He shares his email credential and agrees to the terms and conditions. He receives and reviews his offer from 8Vance. He chooses to accept the offer. He is now able to view the assessment credential in his digital wallet. Luke needs an MBO4 diploma to fill the position. Luke is sent to EVC Netherlands to be assessed on his previous work experience. The assessment shows that Luke meets all the requirements except for mathematics and Dutch. Luke scans a QR code provided by EVC, shares his email credential, and accepts the terms and conditions. He receives and reviews his credential offer from EVC. He accepts the credential from EVC recognizing his previous work experience, and he is now able to view the digital assessment credential in his wallet. In his assessment, it was determined that Luke needs to improve his interpersonal communication skills. Luke signs up for a training course. At the end of the program, he is offered a digitally verifiable credential from Salta Group. Luke scans the QR code Salta Group provides. He shares his identity credential and agrees to the terms and conditions, and receives an offer for an internal communication and collaboration credential. Luke reviews the credential and chooses to accept it. He can now view his training and development credential in his wallet. With his skills in hand, Luke starts looking for a temporary assignment. Luke finds a vacancy on the Randstad website for a temporary role as facilities coordinator at Achmea. He scans a QR code on the Randstad website and he now applies for a job by choosing the credentials he would like to share, creating a disclosure in his wallet, and sharing his credentials directly with Randstad. He agrees to the terms and conditions, and his credentials are successfully shared with Ronstadt. He can view the disclosure in his wallet at any time, and how long the disclosure remains valid is entirely within Luke's discretion. During his temporary assignment at Ronstadt, Luke receives training from NCOI. Upon completion, Ronstadt offers him 2 digital credentials of his new skills. Rather than scanning a QR code, Luke is instructed to claim each credential by searching for the issuer, in this case, Ronstadt. Once he has searched for the issuer, he follows the same steps as he did when claiming by QR code. He shares his identity credential and agrees to the terms and conditions. He receives and reviews his credential offers. He accepts his training credentials, and he is now able to view them in his wallet. While working at Ronstadt, Luke enrolled at NCOI to do his MBO Facility Manager Level 4. After completing his courses, NCOI offers him his digital credential. Luke scans the QR code provided by NCOI. He shares his identity credential and agrees to the terms and conditions. Luke receives and reviews his offer from NCOI. He accepts the offer and is now able to view the credential in his wallet. Luke completes a temporary assignment of 9 months at Ronstadt as facilities coordinator at Achmea. At the end of the assignment, Ronstadt offers him a credential of his work experience. He is once again instructed by Ronstadt to search for them as an issuer. He shares his identity credential and agrees to the terms and conditions. Luke receives and reviews his offer from Ronstadt. He accepts the offer and is now able to view his credential in his wallet. Luke now applies for a full-time position as facilities manager at Rabobank. On the job posting page, he scans a QR code provided by Rabobank. He applies by choosing to share his full portfolio of identity, skills, education, and past employment credentials. He confirms the credentials he would like to share, agrees to the terms and conditions, and successfully shares his credentials with Rabobank. He can view this disclosure, including all its details, as well as all past disclosures in his wallet, at any time. Luke is hired by Rabobank as a facilities manager. He has completed his career transition successfully.